Frugal habits that save me time and money. Do you know what lifestyle creep is? People have an almost innate tendency to spend more money as their income increases. While changing up your lifestyle is perfectly acceptable in moderation, you might discover that all of the money you're earning disappears out the door if you don't adopt some important economic practices. When you combine lasting thrifty habits into your life with your increased income, the true money alchemy of wealth development happens. Being frugal is a superpower. And we'll cover all the frugal living advice in this piece so you may keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Number 6. Make thoughtful financial decisions. You probably stand to gain from the mindful spending practice if you have ever made a purchase and then regretted it days, weeks, or even months later. Making deliberate financial decisions is the foundation of mindful spending. It's ensuring that the money that leads your life does so in a manner consistent with your moral principles. Consider this: you might easily spend $100 today on several items without giving them any thought. You hurry into a drugstore and purchase an expensive umbrella since you forgot it was supposed to rain. You forget about your auto-renewing subscription and eat lunch at a lousy Grab and Go restaurant at work. Then, after dark, you find yourself ordering a few unnecessary items from Amazon while sipping a bottle of wine. These days, it's really simple to accidentally spend money. But you may save yourself from wasting that $100 on whimsy by practicing more frugal spending. Alternatively, you may use that money for something you cherish, like a family outing or your favorite pastime. Or putting money aside for that old motorcycle you've had your eye on for a very long time. Which of these situations do you believe will give you a greater sense of fulfillment? Being frugal doesn't mean devoting all of your income to savings and avoiding enjoyment. It involves rearranging your expenditures to maximize the value of the money you make. Here are some pointers for conscientious spending. Although it requires practice, mindful spending becomes second nature once you do it frequently enough. The following are some mindful spending strategies you can use to cut costs and lead a more purposeful lifestyle. Determine what causes your spending and take steps to avoid it. If you tend to overspend when you're anxious or unprepared, try to find strategies to get around it by learning more effective coping mechanisms or making plans in advance. Give up spending money to please people. If you spend money to win over those around you, you'll wind yourself broke yet miserable nonetheless. Spend some time beginning to value what you already have. Jot down your 24-hour wish list. Go ahead and add items to your online shopping cart, but don't check out for a full day. After a restful night's sleep, you'll be astonished at how many of the things you needed to have suddenly don't seem as appealing. Consider how many hours you work to make your purchases. Consider the purchase about your hourly rate before making it. Take your annual wage, divide it by the number of weeks you work in a year, and then multiply the result by 40 hours per week to get this. Understanding that it would take you 6 hours to make the same amount of money can make that lavish dinner out seem less attractive. Think about purchasing used. Why not give a used thing a second chance at life and save money instead of always purchasing a brand new item? The Facebook Marketplace is at your disposal. Number 5. Gain self-reliance and resourcefulness. Given that a broken item can be replaced with just 4 clicks and shipped the following day, it makes sense that we would rather purchase a new item than fix our existing ones. Even while we can't fix everything, running a few specialized do-it-yourself skills can help us save a ton of money and reduce the amount of stuff we discard in landfills. Try this. The next time one of your beloved clothes gets a tiny hole, consider sewing it up before throwing it aside. For clothing repairs, a fancy sewing machine is not necessary. Simply take out a needle and thread and perform one of these quick stitch repairs. Removing stains from your beloved clothing instead of throwing them away and buying new is another easy do-it-yourself tip. Most undesirable stains can typically be removed with a fast Google search for the type of stain and type of fabric. When in doubt, a small amount of Dawn dish soap can come in handy. And why not check YouTube first to see if someone has uploaded a guide on how to fix that particular household item before looking for a replacement? You'd be shocked at how much DIY knowledge you can find online in a matter of minutes. Sustainability and frugal living go hand in hand. Furthermore, you may spend more money on the things that genuinely make you happy if you spend less money replacing the things you already own. Number 4. Give your utilities more thought. It can be tempting to turn on your TV for background noise or to linger in the shower for a few more minutes. However, these behaviors can significantly affect your electricity costs, which can then negatively affect your income. Simple actions like reducing the length of your shower, turning down the thermostat in the winter, and servicing your appliances regularly can result in annual savings of hundreds of dollars. Like anything else, regular thrifty behavior is the key to lowering your utility expenditures. Similar to remembering to switch off the water when brushing your teeth or lowering the temperature before leaving for work. Nevertheless, you'll be inspired to continue when you notice the savings on your bill at the end of the month. You might even turn your utility expenses into a game and set a monthly goal for yourself to lower them. Number 3. Purchase used. According to a recent Coupon Follow survey, thrift store buyers save an average of $1,760 a year. Who wouldn't want an additional $1,760 in their bank account annually? Mewi. Secondhand savvy is highly advantageous to frugal people's wallets. Local thrift stores, consignment stores, and online marketplaces have a plethora of hidden gems available for a fraction of the price. Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and eBay are excellent places to start. In addition to saving money, thrifting extends the life of perfectly good things. In addition, since everything is now accessible online, perusing used goods at home without having to leave your home is equally simple. These days, even Goodwill has a nationwide web store. Pro tip: going thrifting with your kids is a great family outing as well. It educates students to minimize, reuse, and recycle things for a better planet in the future and aids in the development of frugal habits. Number 2. When making financial decisions, value your time. Being inexpensive and being thrifty are two very different things. Despite our best efforts to cut costs, thrifty people won't sacrifice anything to save a few dollars. Choosing to live frugally means that your time is more important than a few bucks saved. For instance, it might not be worth driving an extra 10 minutes and using petrol to get a few cents of savings on gas if the savings are located across town. Alternatively, rather than putting in endless hours on a home repair that is way beyond your current skill level or that is tedious and time-consuming, it might be worthwhile to employ a professional. One such example is an oil change. The neighbor of an oil change shop only charges about $45. However, if you did it yourself, it would take you a couple of hours and $20 in oil. Respecting your time just as much as, if not more than, your money is one of the best thrifty habits you can form. You can always increase your income, remember? But time is a finite resource that cannot be purchased with money. Number 1. Reduce your driving. Ride your bike more. Not only do cars devalue wealth, but they can also breed indolence. Even though the majority of people depend on their cars to travel to and from work, not every excursion you take in life has to entail a car. The League of American Bicyclists and America Bikes estimate that 28% of rides are shorter than 1 mile. Most people can easily walk or ride a bike this distance. You save more money the less time you spend operating your vehicle. Americans pay approximately $9,282 a year on average merely to purchase a car. Owning an automobile can come with a lot of expenses, including insurance, taxes, and upkeep. Even worse, a lot of homes own 2, 3, or even 4 vehicles. These cars remain in the driveway unattended for most of the day. Deciding to carpool, walk, ride a scooter, bike, or even use public transportation can significantly reduce your auto expenses. Giving up one of your automobiles entirely will also be quite beneficial if you possess more than one. Did you enjoy it? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more engaging and informative content.